Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. in the morning on October the 7th of 2020, because here on the East Coast, we know it's time for Hardison's Tips. Once again, I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, president of Champion Strategies. And let's get right to it because I know you have to get up and get on the road in the middle of the week and get working. So, last time we were together, we talked about what skills need to become a successful automotive sales professional. So, just continuing on, you need to have some persuasion skills. Other than the technical knowledge, your persuasion may be the most valuable skill that a car salesperson can have. It not only eases the customer, but will also turn that window shopping person and stop and give them an opportunity to look at you as a professional so you can do your job selling the features, advantages, and benefits that guest was looking for. You'll hear many times, I'm just out shopping. A few hours later, they're driving out with a vehicle. Or I'm comparing you to your competition. I'll make a decision on the weekend. But they're driving out today with the vehicle. And that's because of you, the salesperson, and the charisma that you bring to the table. Another one is adaptability. You see, car salesmen deal with a lot of people, all walks of life. And these customers have different personalities, different views, different budgets, different requirements. They're human beings. For example, if a salesperson senses that a customer is not calm and reserved, he will not interact with that customer in a pushy manner. You'll have a better success if you know how to handle the customer at a level that they feel comfortable looking at. The ability to listen is a key thing. Successful car salespeople maintain a good balance of communication between themselves and the customer. No customer, I repeat, no customer wants to be approached by a salesperson who only talks about the cars they're selling and what makes their dealership the best in the market. Why not making sure you allow the time necessary to let the customer have their say? A good listener pays attention, makes good eye contact, doesn't interrupt that person, and the key thing, they're taking copious notes. Now, let me throw in one more that I teach my babies. After you're finished getting all of the information, taking the notes, listening, why don't you recap? In other words, thank you, Mr. Customer, for the past 8, 10 minutes, whatever it may be. Let me make sure I'm having a good Wednesday. You said that you had to have this technology package because you said you had to have this safety package because when the customer hears that you're throwing back their needs, wants, and desires, you've just separated yourself from the rest of the pack because most salespeople just don't do it. Not saying that they're bad people, they just maybe haven't learned that skill. Another one is the ability to sell effectively over the phone. And especially today with COVID, we have to be sharper than ever because it's not uncommon for customers to phone your dealership first to inquire about a vehicle, then see it online, and then they'll have an opportunity to listen to what you say versus the competition. continue to go through the online process, or maybe go so far and then they'll come in for the rest of the process. Remember, customers want to feel like they're taking and not being taken. I'll say it again. Customers feel like they are taking from a store and not being taken out of their pocketbook. Very important. See, because when you talk to customers and they have a bad phone experience, but they come in anyway, and then they meet you and you give them another experience, they do feel, whether you're a manufacturer, sales rep, or an independent, all salespeople are just naturally bad. Now, in conclusion, if you interact well with others and know everything there is to know about vehicles in the industry, being a professional that you are, you may put yourself in a bad situation. The reason being is that we talk many times too technical, just like we got out of our manufacturer's training, and you're way over the customer's head. We need to find a way to keep that eye contact, tell stories, paint pictures, use examples about the technology that's on the vehicle that the guest says that they are looking for, whether it's the technology package, whether it's the safety package. They have already told you stories that's going on in their life, and they're looking for some type of way to overcome that current pain or find that pleasure point. By you asking the right questions and recapping, it sets you up at a better position when it comes to the next step, which is the feature, advantage, benefit walk around. Now, before I do leave, it is Wednesday. We will have Hardison's Tips live at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. My guest is going to be Richie Bello, the digital guy, the guy that's into all types of technology, and we'll see what's going on in his mind as we end 2020 and look forward to 2021. Once again, Brandon Hardison for Hardison's Tips. As always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.